You see, I come here to go to work in 1914. In September, I started to work for Graham Bumgarner Company at $50 a month. And then I was only back home on emergencies or vacations. See, I was working then and had to give my time to this. So after 1914, I was never back home very much, very many times. Of course, mother died in 1919, and that was a nightmare. Of course, I was married then, and Rose and I went to Spencer on the train, of course, and we couldn't get a decent conveyance out of Spencer, but we had to go.
That was when John got killed?
No, that's when Mother died.
When your mother, oh, okay.
John was in 1914. I was there then, you see. Now that caused me almost to lose my job. I was getting ready to come to work on Sunday. Now I was getting ready to leave on Monday, you see, to come to go to work. Well, that Sunday is when John was killed. Well, I couldn't come, you couldn't leave. So I wrote to people, Graham Bumgarner Company, and told them, and of course they understood and it was right for me to stay home. And so I stayed home. And I was at a loss what to do, and I just kept staying home till I got a letter from Graham Bumgarner and said, now we can't hold a job any longer, we'll just have to have you come. So at the middle of September, now I stayed home that long, from about the middle of August to the middle, it's about a month. But I come in the middle of September and went to work, and worked 28 years for Graham Bumgarner Company.
But then you was telling about then going back home when your mother died?
Yeah. Oh, well, we went, there was 2 livery barns in Spencer, and we went to both of them, and they didn't have anything. The only thing they had left, there was some kind of a doings over there in the country, and their conveyance is all gone, except a pair of little mules and a sort of a makeshift buggy. And that's what we come home in. And it's the only thing we get, the only way we had to get home. Of course, we stayed at Spencer at night, hotel at night, and got early the next morning behind these 2 little mules and the buggy. And that's the way we got home. And we didn't get home, it's to have the funeral that day, you see. And that must have been 4 o'clock by the time we got home, because the only time the mules would trot would be downhill, and there wasn't very big mules at all. And it was a sort of a nightmare, that trip was, and we stayed a few days and of course got back to Spencer. Well, when we come to Spencer, it's dark. We'd waited too long to start, and it's dark. So I went to the livery stable where I got the mules, and I passed one. That's the one I tried to get first. So he's there, and he saw me driving in with the mules, so he followed me up to this other stable, and he was closed. And so this kind fellow said, well, I know where he lives, we just go over and get him. So we got in a little buggy and drove over to his house in Spencer. And this, I always had a debt of gratitude for that man. So then we all come back. Well, we got in late, so the man that had gone home, closed, wanted to charge me an extra for being out late. And I don't know what I told him, but I imagine I said, now brother, you're lucky to get your mules back. And I just paid him for what time I had the mules out for the day. But he wanted to charge me extra, but I never paid him anything extra because of the what we're going through in the trip out home and back behind that outfit. But that's all we could get. Couldn't get anything else. So we had to take it.